guys, Clayton Allen here, the day trading plumber and founder here at Allen FX. So it's Sunday. Do you know what time that is? It's Sunday setup time. So I haven't done these for a few weeks. I've been busy. I just to let you guys know, I purchased a plumbing company due to boredom, sitting here at home. Just have to get back out there in the world, I guess, and put some work together. So that's why I haven't put any of these out for a while. But I did team up with my buddies over at Stock Dad's Facebook group, who is launching their Discord channel. It's a premium service. It is a paid service. I will be running a forex alerts channel inside of it, along with many of other play callers for stocks, long-term, short-term, all kinds of different call-outs. And there's a lot of education over there. So I'll be posting these over there and on my YouTube channel. So if you are on my YouTube channel, make sure you hit subscribe so you get these every week. The notification bell so you don't miss them. And any of the other trade alerts that I post here on YouTube. If you're interested in stocks, my trade alerts, and a bunch of other people's, head on over to the Stock Dad's Discord channel. It launches on November 30th, so a week from today, and it's going to be great. So let's not waste any more time. Let's jump on the charts. Just full disclosure here, guys. It's been a while since I posted one of these. But what we do on the Sunday setups is I'm just posting supply and demand zones, support and resistance zones on a daily chart or 4-hour chart. And then a lot of times I put a make or break zone. If we're finding support or resistance in between that daily support and resistance zones, I'll put a make or break zone, and what we're looking for, that guys, there is if price breaks through that, we're going to trade in that direction down to the support or resistance, or up to the support or resistance zones on the daily. Let's just jump onto a chart. I'll give you guys a quick example. I probably need to set up my charts here. All right, let me get rid of. I'm going to get rid of everything except for, let's put pivots. Let's put our pivots on auto. So when we're on the daily chart, it's showing monthly pivots, right? There's our monthly pivots. So I will use these as a reference guide. Price has already hit the pivot this month, but if we ever find one that's been missed, like this is a really good level. Oftentimes price finds this level again. See right here? We had a missed pivot. 3 missed pivots in a row. We went sideways. This is a short play all day long. Back now we've already hit this level. I mean, if we were to put that, right? See, price touched it. Probably going to test this again. So I love that. That's why I put the pivots on there. But what we're looking for here, guys, is this looks like to me a pretty good support. This is going to be our bullish zone. Okay. I'm not going to label it. And right here we have our bearish zone. Boom. Okay. So we're going to want to play off of these two areas long term. Okay. So when we are during the week, when I'm trading my day trade or swing trade strategies, which later on, I will post videos on. I'm kind of rebranding everything, but I'm waiting. If price is in the zone, I'm gonna be bullish bias unless we see a solid breakthrough, right? For up here, I'm gonna be short biased. Right now, we are in a obvious upward trend. So my make or break for this trend is going to be, if I draw a little trend line here, would probably be, this make or break zone right here. So this one I'm going to make yellow. And that's pretty much what I'm looking for here, guys. This is a little mini, let's just call that the make or break zone, right? Now, if I go long, right, if we break up above this, break out of this box, if we go long, we're looking at this is her profit target, right? Oftentimes, I don't necessarily want to be taking trades in the middle here, this no-go zone. But my daily day trade strategies, I definitely will. And I'll be looking for smaller, but I like to have these on my charts in the background just to pull me in if I'm not doing a top-down analysis that moment. I can see prices in this red zone, and if I see really good long, I might not take it. So that's pretty much what I'm looking for, guys. That's how I'm going to set these charts up in the beginning of the week. That's what we look for in our Sunday setups, is obvious support and resistance zones that we just want to have in the background if price gets in there. Okay? So there's the Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. I think we are in an upward trend. So I would look for something like this. If we bounce off of this trend line, it's a good place to go long, right? So that's why I have this make or break zone there. We want to see if we break that trend line or we go short down to that zone. If and, right? So right now would not be a good time to buy because you're buying at the top. I like to not get stupid anymore and get FOMO'd in. So that's what I'm looking for on that pair. Let's go Australian dollar, Swiss franc. Okay, you can see we're kind of right in this zone. I have a much bigger time frame trend line there. Let's get rid of some of this junk. You can see we false broke, we false tested, we double bottomed here. So this is kind of a big zone now. I'm gonna put it there, right where we double bottomed, and this I'm gonna kind of use this as my make or break, right? This is was a very strong support. We busted it, tested it, double bottomed, and now we've shot back up, retested this resistance, and now we're showing a bullish flag. So I'm gonna look for price to get back in this zone, and it's either gonna bust through, and then this will turn green. So here's our if, and I'm gonna play it there. If we bust through this, I don't know where our next zone, maybe there. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for there. All right, let's go to Australian dollar. Ooh, a bunch of old trades in here. Let's get rid of these. There's another one somewhere. There it is. Bam. All right. Let's zoom in here. Ooh, we got ourselves a little bit of... Okay. That's going to be our bearish zone. I want to look at this as our bullish zone. Okay. I think we need to see a double top to really trade from here. We're right in this congestion before, so I think we're already kind of in our make or break zone here. So we're either going to bounce here, I'm going to trade long to there, or we're going to break, and I'm going to look probably to that pivot level as the first inflection point. But we can ride that puppy down. So that's what I'm looking for on Australian dollar JPY. Let's look at Australian dollar NZD. Let's get a little perspective here. So we've broken through this support. We bounced really good there. So I'm going to make this my make or break, right? If we come back up, retest. It looks like we already kind of got that retest. We had that good bounce right there. Decent zone there. I think our right here, you can see a pretty good head and shoulders, and we broke the neckline. I kind of want us to use this as the bullish zone. Bam. So I like this one. I'm going to turn this one red because I think it's active right now. We have an active break of one of these zones. I'd love to see a retest to confirm and then sell that puppy down. Or, you know, if it just goes strong, let's just keep selling it down. Because this is, you know, obvious neckline, head or shoulder, head, shoulder, neckline break. There we go. Australian dollar, US dollar. Okay, let's get that out of here. Man, we've been on a bullish run here. But looks like to me we may have double topped here on the daily. So bearish. Right there. Which we are pretty much testing right now. And then this will be our bullish on a smaller time frame. But I'm going to call it make or break here. And then this looks like a pretty good area to look for bullish. So now that we're testing this high, it doesn't. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rejections. If we get a good bounce, I love that pivot or that make or break zone. Then we're gonna see what happens there. Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. See what we have on this. Looks like we've had some old analysis here. I still like where this is at, but I'm going to move it down because we set a new low here. Pulled up, pulled back to the monthly pivot, and then bam. So this is our new resistance area, and I think we'll make this our new make or break. So we definitely bounced off of this. Maybe we're going to see another test of it, but that's where I want to see. This is the zone I want to trade from. Want to see what happens in that zone. Canadian dollar, JPY. Let's get rid of some of this old stuff. Like I said, guys, I took a few weeks off. We are definitely sideways. So we're going to want to play off this as bearish. Let's just throw this in there as our bullish. And guys, I know it's not perfect. Bust oftentimes price if you try to get too perfect. If we get into this zone, I'm going long. We get into this zone, I'm going short. I don't really have a make or break zone. It's such consolidation here. So, you know, I'm just going to leave it like that. Swiss Franc Jpy. Looks like we had a make or break zone. Looks like we got a pretty decent buy zone there. There's a huge bearish zone. And we're testing that. Actually, let's make this make or break. Sorry. We're testing that make or break zone now. Red. And our bullish was down here. I like where we had that. So we got some room here, guys. We've got some, you know, if we break this little mini support, we got some room. And if we bounce, which it looks pretty much like a bounce, I like this long. Yeah, I like this long off of that bounce. Euro AUD, Man, look at that. Good old COVID kick. Man, we're kind of following that. We're in the bullish zone right there. Let's see, bearish. Let's just put here. And then make or break, I'm going to put right along these tops. You guys might hear my kids. I'm playing single dad for a whole week. My wife went on vacation or is taking a break, or my ex-wife. So I'm doing double duty, working and dadding. So I like where I have this. You can see we have this bullish flag. Just keeps hovering near the monthly pivots. So we can't really break the pivot. Could break the pivot. So it kind of tells me I would be short from here to there. And then see if we get a bounce. If we break, I'm short to there. If we bounce, belong to this next monthly pivot. You can see these pivots are stair-stepping down. Pretty good downward trend. If you want to be really safe, look for that trend line break before you go long. Back up to this top. It's a pretty big bearish zone there. All right. All right. A lot of people got in this fake breakout, I'll tell you that. We had a break of this, which now I'm going to make that make or break zone. And then I'm not going to be really bullish till down here. Let's stretch that out a little bit. So we're testing this resistance now. So I'm going to turn this one red because we're close. And there we go. Euro GBP. All right. Let's get a bigger perspective. This is the good old COVID. You trend line guys. Looks like we could not confirm it. We busted through. We retested. It looks short now. So I am going to call that the make or break zone. I'm going to call this the bearish. And then let's not get too crazy here and call this our bullish zone that we want to look at. Okay, so I want to wait till price gets in this zone. If we bounce, I want to look for that. If we break, I'm going to look for that. However, we've already broke this trend line, guys. Let's get rid of that. There's another one somewhere in here. There it was. All right, whatever. That's what I'm looking there. Euro JPY. Let's get rid of that. All right. Well, we're definitely in a bullish run. So I'm going to call this my bearish zone. Bullish zone. I'm going to put it down here, though. I think we got a make or break. We got pretty good resistance style make or break right here. Now we're kind of consolidating between these. We hit the monthly pivot and instantly rejected. But we're showing this bearish candle. So, if we were to use our Fibonacci tool here, we're right on the 618. And guys, I draw mine backwards. This is the normal way most people use. And you're hitting the 382, which, you know, there is an extension line for the 382. I use my Fibonacci different. I draw it different. So I look for if price comes down, hits the 618, or in between the 0.5 and the 618, I'm looking for extension. If it doesn't, if it only hits the 283 or can't pass the 382, I look for a double top in the zone and I short it. So because the Fibonacci showing what it is, I'm going to look for that move. That is my higher probable move going long or long from here. So I'm all long on this. I'm going to actually turn this one green. Euro NZD. All right. We had this good old trend line we were trading off. And once it broke, look what happened. So I'm bearish here. We are testing a make or break zone right now. So I'm going to turn this one red because I want to catch it. And our bullish zone would be down here. Bam. So we're testing this right now. So I'm going to be red on it. Euro USD. Wow, look at that consolidation after this big bullish run. Big bullish run. So that is make or break. Here is my bearish zone. And here's a little wiggle spot right here that I want to call my bullish. Why look bullish if we get down here? So we're kind of testing the top of that range. So I'm going to turn this one red. I want to see it. If we get up into here, we're going to look for a bounce back to there. If we break through, not sure where our next. Whew, if we break through, I love that. There we go. We'll be in the highs of February 2018. Okay. All right. GBP AUD. Oh, man. Look at it. All right. That is my bearish zone. I like this zone more as my bullish. And I'm going to call the tops. See how he struggled here? We're going to call this my make or break. Just because we busted above it. Now we're testing it. Almost looks like we're double topping. Right. Oh, I hate when right there. So, it looks like we've rejected cleanly. So I like this one short down to the bullish zone. All right. What do we got here? That's an old make or break zone. Oh, that's a good... we had our make or break zone right here, guys, in the past. Okay? Look, once we broke it, look where it went. Went right to where we had our bullish zone and it reacted. So if we were to, let's just do this. Right? Let's say this was this Sunday. Okay? Look what happened. Once we had that test, break, we enter, just to give you guys an example of what I'm looking for, right? Just as simple, if you put your stop right above that make or break zone, that's a 3 to 5 risk to reward ratio. And if you're patient, look, bam, you got there. Hit that zone. You're good. Let's let it play out. All right, so I think our bearish zone kind of came down a little ways. Make or break zone. That's kind of null and void now. I think I'm going to use a trend line on this one. So if we break this trend line, that's my make or break zone. I want to trade in one of these zones. Okay, GBP CHF. Looks like we've oh man, don't move it. Don't move it. So we broke that trend line. Bam. Went right to our support area here. Went sideways, and now we've tested this resistance. Looks like I'm going to wait for a double top scenario. Let me show you how I use the fib for this. Big impulse move. Price hit the halfway, couldn't get into I call this area here, this extension zone. So now I look for this zone. I'm looking for it to at least get back to zero. And then we're going to see if there's more buyers at that area. So I'm pretty confident we're at least going to get up to that range. All right. Gbp Jpy. Let's get rid of all this crap. I have a head and shoulders in there. Man, there's a lot of... Look at all these trades in here. From one of my videos I do every Thursday night over on my Facebook page. All right. So there we go. Let's get rid of that. So I think I want to be bullish here. It's kind of obvious we're come way out here. Here's my bearish, and I'm going to call. Oh, we're going to give this high the make or break zone. I do think we may double top off of this. Fibonacci is telling us we might get to this zone and peter out. So I'm going to want to see what happens there. If we double top, bam, down to that line. And if we break through, we got a little bit of a buy to see what happens at that inflection point. Gbp Nzd. Okay, I like where we have. I think that's a decent inflection point there. We are testing this area right now. So I want to look for a good buying scenario in that zone. Look at all that rejection there. Reject, 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 reject. We're sitting in a good spot right here to look for that lower time frame. Just if you catch that good push up, you might just get it. GBP USD. So I like we're tested. We are definitely testing this bearish zone right now. I want to look bullish for sure down here. And then I'm going to look for make or break right about here. Bam. Okay. All right. NZD CAD. Woo. Look at that bullish run. Okay. Man. So we've busted through. This now becomes our bullish. Let's get rid of you. Let's see if we got any reference points. That's going to be our resistance. So I'm going to look for a retest to confirm this. And I'm bullish, baby. All the way up to that level. NZD CHF. Again, big bullish run. NZD. This one doesn't look like we're quite bust that bearish zone yet. So I'm going to leave these in place. This one's going to be red because we're testing that zone. I'm going to turn that other one red because I like. But we're showing some resistance here. So I want to see a pop up or a confirmation and rejection. Kind of the same thing on NZD JPY. Right? We're in a bullish flag pattern here, so we've got to confirm that pop up. I'm gonna put that as a make or break. And then bullish. I'm just gonna go to the top of that. No sense in getting greedy. All right. If we pop up, man, this thing could go. If we reject here, man, I think that would be my target if we pop up. It's not bad. If you catch it right, 159 pips. NZD USD. No surprise there. Big bullish run last week. We got this way up here based on this. I think we're tested that right now. So kind of the same scenario. I'm going to turn this one red. I'm going to tell you, NZD looks like a big recovery. Maybe it got overbought last week, and we're going to have a big sinking. Maybe it'll reset a little bit this week. Got a lot of trades on this one because we're doing my live video on this pair. Man, look at that bullish run in March. Thought I just saw a trade right there. Okay. I want to be bearish there. Bullish. Really strong support. We just bounced off of it. So I think this one I want to be bullish. NZD CHF. Good rejection off the bottom. We're in a bullish flag. You know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to call this make or break. So we could channel trade in between here. But man, if we pop up, we're going to have our next bearish zone up here. I'm going to give it some room. USD JPY. Lots of trades on this one that I need to find and clean out. Because we went all the way back here. Yeah, guys, if you're interested, head on over to AlanFX Facebook page. Every Thursday I go live and we try out new strategies and ideas. And some of them work, some of them don't. But it's just good old fun. I think we should be long this pair. where we're sitting. We may go down there. And I'm going to call this make or break. Because, man, if we get above that, a lot of upside potential. Look at that. A lot of upside potential if we get above this make or break. I'm just going to go ahead and square that off as bearish. All right. That will conclude this week's Sunday setups. Like I said, guys, new Discord channel. Partnering with the stock dads, and I'm going to go ahead and throw my ideas in their Discord. You can catch a lot of the same stuff here on the YouTube channel, but I will be shaking a few things up. Hopefully you enjoyed this week's Sunday setups. If you got any questions, throw them in the comments section below. I love helping other traders, and happy holidays, and stay safe. Over and out.